It's true. I have not done an interview in 20 years. And I feel about interviews the same way I felt about the Black Panther Party in the 60s. And that is, you're making things really hard for the rest of us. So, in retrospect, the Black Panthers and interviews are the same exact thing. And they had necessary evil to make things go the way you want them to go.
Well, you see, me and Otis Hightower go back to the 70s. I was his roadie back in the World Tour 79. I did sound and lights. Back then you only needed one person to do all that shit. Now it's different. Me and Otis did some crazy things on the road. Saw some crazy things and did some crazy things. He used to be known for going out in public naked and drinking other people's liquors and stealing cigarettes and puking on people. That was pretty funny. Other people didn't like it too much though. One time I was doing sound for him and he went up on stage and said it didn't sound right, and so I turned him up, and what does he do? He pulls down his pants and puts the microphone to his butt and farts, and everyone heard it. I think everyone smelled it. It was pretty bad, but he was known for pulling pranks. I remember one time I fell asleep and I woke up and I urinated on myself. He had put my hand in warm water during the night on the tour bus, and I urinated all over myself. And then he laughed and hit me in the face. But he was a good character. He always knew how to make people laugh. With his 3 wives, he knew how to take care of them all at the same time, and he was just a lovable guy. He didn't like soccer, but he did like love, and he loved a lot and he cared a lot. And I miss that guy, so I don't talk to him anymore. But he was a great man, and summer '82 tour with Slayer was a nice change. Playing there with Slayer and doing sound for them too, but he was a rock and roller, a Hellraiser beer drinker. I don't know what else to say. He was a great guy.
Talk about his garlic salt addiction.
His addiction to garlic salt. Well, by the end of that world-long tour, he had gotten so addicted to garlic salt that he would snort and inject garlic salt into his veins at least about 3 to 4 pounds a day. He really liked it. He ate it on everything. He didn't give a shit who saw that he was using it. He was an active user. He wanted to try to get us to use with him just because he liked it so much, but I was never a big fan. But yeah, he was very much so addicted to it. It nearly killed him one night. He went up on stage, started hacking up garlic salt everywhere, but it never altered his performance. It more enhanced his art of music and singing than anything. And I never had a problem with it. I know he struggled for a long time, and we all tried to help, but man, love garlic salt.
How do I feel about the music industry today? Well, in my day, there wasn't one industry. If anything, it was a bunch of independent labels who happened to work together to achieve a common goal. But nowadays, it's a lot like, pimps and hoes, really. If you belong to one pimp, i.e. an Atlantic or an American or a Roadrunner, you're their property. And don't you dare look at another pimp around, so you belong to them. Holy crap, we can't have that. But in the end, I really did enjoy the last season of Dallas. It's really good.
Well, Otis was a hard man. You see, every time that we would get a hit, he would celebrate by getting somebody pregnant. Usually it was me. Jez and I would go to the bar after every show. He would find us. We would try and hide. Well, during the drug period, which was the entire experience, it was very, very, very difficult being a woman in the band. He would go into rages every single night. He would just throw mayonnaise. Like, we would buy industrial, like, pallets full of mayonnaise, and he would just throw it at us. And I guess he never really got over Sonny and Cher's divorce. And it was just very, very, very tough, especially the bacon. Boy, had the best Jerry curl I have ever seen in my entire life. Man, it would drip, and it would just love. Tasted great. It smelled great. Summer of '83, to celebrate the #1 charting of Otis got me pregnant. Pushed me down the stairs, got me pregnant again. We went to Busch Gardens. We rode Montu. That got me pregnant. I lost the baby. He got me pregnant again. He got me pregnant 9 times that month. And it was the happiest summer of my life.
Well, you see, the songs themselves don't talk about the actual addictions per se, but they deal with addiction in the sense of, I created these songs while I was super high. You understand? So, example, one night I had just done a fat line of salt, dog salt, and out came the song Stavis. That was a hit in Germany, in Belgium, I believe. Let's see here. One day, from wearing my super expensive prescription sunglasses all day, I was seeing things, I was tripping nuts, I didn't know what was going on. That song led to, hey man, let's not fight, just give me a hug. Let's see here. After about 3 days of eating Cheerios straight, and by that I mean I would literally put Cheerios in like a big like salad bowl, and instead of using milk, I would use peroxide, and that I was gone. I was on the moon for like a good 72 to like 80 something hours. I was gone. That experience led to what the hell was that song called? It's been years. Forgive me if I don't remember. Let's see here. That song led to Sky Pony. That was a big hit in Japan, I believe. There are too many songs to name that I wrote while intoxicated off these various different things. But like I said, a lot of my early work is drug induced. Well, not drug induced because I didn't do drugs, obviously, but they're addiction induced. If that makes any sense to you. Yeah, man, those are just few examples of what addiction can do to you. And at the same time, while it ravaged my body, as you can tell, it ravaged me completely. I have a bum knee because I tried to smoke it. Bad kidneys. These first 4 teeth, or not teeth, they're ivory, and by ivory I mean they're ivory soap. You know, like I said, it ravaged my body, but it led to some of my great successes worldwide. And a lot of people don't know the pain I deal with. And by pain I mean how many platinum albums I have in my room.
Okay, so 71, and Otis Hightower's at his prime. I mean, he was a great man, did a lot of great things for his men and his country. And so, anyway, came through the town I was staying in, and I was doing door at the club, and later on backstage, things got, really kind of one-on-one with me and Otis. I just want to, I'm not gay, and he's not gay, but I had his illegitimate child, and that's just something it's been really hard trying to deal with. It was really hard to explain to her, like, my child's father, and It's been a drain on my life for years, and so fuck Otis Hightower. He's a deadbeat, and yeah. I mean, he never even returned my calls. I talked to agents and friends of his, and I called the call. I don't even know if they're the right numbers. I mean, his friends could have been just jerking me around. And what? Yeah, I know. He's a total douchebag. It's okay. You don't have to. I know. So just when you listen to his music and the words that he's saying, they're all lies. He doesn't care. He's deadbeat, greedy asshole. I mean, some of the songs are beautiful, yeah. I mean, some of the greatest music ever composed by any man. Even though a larger majority of it was written by producers, and he's a talentless hack, but he's got the voice of angels, okay? He's, you know, the highest order of seraphim. I mean, come on. He's so beautiful. It's like Hercules. And I can't do this. I can't. Just cut. Just cut. Alright.
Sir, we've been trying to get a hold of you for the Otis Hightower documentary. We still want to ask you some questions. That'd be great if you could answer some questions of ours.
You people keep calling me.
Well, we've been trying to get a hold of you. We'd like your permission.
I don't want to talk about him, okay?
Well, why not? I mean, come on.
It's a long time ago. I really don't want to talk about.
If you could just talk about, like, if you just answer some questions about his addictions or his success, and you know.
Just leave him alone.
Or just, well, how about some questions about how do you feel that he took over some of your songs? I'd like to hear about that. Hello? Dude? Come on. Just some questions. We don't want to take too much of your time. We understand that you're really busy.
He deserved all the fame he ever got.
What about your portion of the success? We heard that you wrote some songs. Is that true?
Credit will be given where credit was due.
So you don't feel at all, there's no anger towards him whatsoever?
You can't follow me into my home.
Yeah.
I'll call the police.
Whenever you're ready.
How it all began? Well, it all started in a small town in Tennessee in, I believe, 1952. I had just got done serving in the Navy as some kind of something, and I decided, you know what, I'm not the Navy, I'm an American hero, I should be doing something that people are going to remember me for. So I went to my brother James's house, just took his car, he wasn't there, I didn't care, and just went on the road. I had never sung before, I had never played an instrument before, but I said, well, by God, I'm going to make something happen with this whole music thing. And it just took off from there, just booking little shows here, there, not even booking, just show up to places and playing. And not having the promoter or barkeep stop me, just playing. And eventually it rolled and snowballed into a record contract with Skilltown Records, which was a very long and illustrious partnership that lasted all throughout my career, up until very recently, as you know, with the scandal with everything. But so yeah, simple dude with a dream and his brother's car, who to this day doesn't know that I still have. So James, if you're out there, I don't know what happened to your car. I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
Whenever you're ready, buddy, just go.
I had been invited to do the Barbara Walters show in 1985. I was supposed to give a short interview and perform my hit off of that album at the time, which was, I believe, Girl Keep On Walking, because I'm not giving you anything. Yeah, that's what it was. So, me and her were doing an interview. And at the time, I had kicked off most of my addictions, except for my addiction to children's Tylenol. And in the green room, I was specifically requested to have like a fruit bowl of purple chewable children's Tylenol. The same way you would have a bowl of M&Ms or Skittles or grapes. So it was just full of Tylenol, full of it. So before I went on stage, I snorted a few pills, I chewed some, I freebased some, I even injected some. I was loaded on potassium and vitamin C, and I was crazy, loopy. So I get on stage, sit down to do an interview with her, and she's asking questions to me, asking about the album, how I started, much like this interview's happening. Now, she was about as far away from me as you are now. I'm right here, she's over there where you are. Now, because of the drugs I was taking, she was right there in my face, right here. And it was weird because the first part of the interview, she was over there. I blinked my eyes, she was here. I flipped out, bit her nose off, left the stage, left the international scene. Was not seen for 85, a good 5 years now, maybe even 30 almost. All because of my addictions to various things. I flipped out, I went home, started just doing crazy things. I started painting. A few of those paintings I sold, but because I was on those drugs, I sold them for stupid things. Example, I'd sold this beautiful mural I painted for a KFC meal. And by that, I mean it was a bucket. I had the dude buy a bucket of KFC, eat all the chicken, leave the bones, and give me the bones, and I gave him the painting. That kind of weird stuff like that. I had a painting in which I sold it for a signed bootleg copy of Kiss Alive, which wasn't even Kiss Alive at all. Actually, it was just some other album. I don't know what it was. Pretty much, I sold it for an autographed cover of Kiss Alive. That wasn't even Kiss. It was, I don't know who it was. Someone autographed it. I sold a painting to Prince. Prince gave me actual money. I flipped out and told me to get the hell out of my house, you demon. Let's see here. I just did crazy things in that 20-year period. I was traveling the world, living with different indigenous tribes. I spent a good year and a half in the Philippines. Ate all kinds of pretty good food, actually. I ate this thing called balut, which is pretty much a duck egg, but the fetus it's dead, but it's kind of developed, and so it's cooked in an egg. I ate that. And then I just ate actual ducks. I would go to this pond, get a duck, bite it, and eat it. I did copious amounts of garlic salt. I brought thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in really expensive prescription sunglasses, wearing those every day. I would wear one pair, use up all the best out of that, throw it away, put on another pair, put on a pair, throw it away, put on another pair, flip and out. I spent time in Switzerland. I built an igloo out of grass. That was itchy and weird. You have to forgive me because this is a 20-year period in which I was high. So half of those 2 decades, either A, they were dreams that never happened, or 2, I just don't remember. I might have had a kid or two in that time, maybe. I don't know. Drawing blank here. I don't know all the stuff I did, but I just know that I did a lot of crazy things. And in the 90s, tell you the truth, don't remember the 90s at all. I can tell you one thing. The only thing I do remember about the 90s per se is I might have done a song for someone, for something, and Crystal Pepsi. That's about it. So, all those events happened before, during, and after the 1985 event. So that's what happened then.
And that concludes the documentary on Otis Hightower. Man or myth, you be the judge.
Well, well.